Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we will be looking at the new strong Fire Matilda meta. This is one of two Fire meta matches that have recently surfaced from the KVK, and today I'm gonna show you guys one of the matches that I think is going to be pretty strong in the near future and for the next couple of months forward. And here we have Fire match with Matilda, Trajan, Hippolyta, Sendok, and of course Matilda. And in this video I'm going to showcase you guys some of the matches, some of the fights that I fought against with this match, and then I'm going to show you guys his skill set as well. So bear in mind, continue watching this video, so I will show you guys. Maybe this will be your new main match. Now let's take a look at our frontliner. Frontliner here we have Hippolyta and Trajan, and the purpose of these two frontliners is very clear. Trajan is there to add more crit rate and crit damage to our match, and Hippolyta is to do some damage, but mainly a secondary damage dealer into the match, where maybe can slow down the enemies as well. And then we have the Rage Blessing, Oaken Guard, and Assembly Charge that can be very good on her, but if you don't have Assembly Charge, I do recommend you guys Death Breath, even Rage, the blue skill as well, or even Chaos Storm, and also full coverage can be working well on this Hippolyta. As for Trajan, you have the very standard weakness aura, and you have energy shield, you have weakening curse. I think that is very good as well if you want to fight some specific match, but you can switch them around. Maybe no escape would be better for Trajan instead of weakening curse, but it's not necessarily to have it right there. Now let's take a look at our backliner. Backliner, here we have Sendok and Matilda. Very good immortal, especially the Sendok. I think recently he has become way more popular. You know, she has always been a good immortal since she was released, but I think now with the newer skill that was released not too long ago with like Time to Shine, and I think that will make her really OP. And in this build she has Time to Shine, Corrosive Power, and Fighting Master. I think that is a very good combo for Sendok, and if you guys want to play around Sendok, you can definitely do that. And if you guys don't have like Corrosive Power or the Time to Shine skill, I think that could be a little bit issue for this comp specifically, because there aren't many skills, or there aren't actually any skills that can replace these two specific skills for Sendok. And maybe you have like the skills that is called, let me check a little bit. The skill is called Unyielding. I think that could be a good replacement for Fighting Master as well. So if you have that, so you have 3 golden skills, I think that would be very good on the Sendok. As for Matilda, I think you should be having at least energy suppression, and you should have sacrifice in my opinion, but some people probably prefer something else. And for the last one, you don't really need resist. You're probably gonna need War Blessing more, but I put resist there because in case you guys want to use golden skill, but in my opinion resist is not necessarily, and I would prefer having War Blessing 9 out of 10 times. So now let's go take a look in the game and see the reports that I fought this match and see how it goes. So now we are in the game. I would like to give credit to WRX, this person. I talked to him after we fought this, and I was admiring his Fire Matilda match, because I think that is very good match, and I personally like that people are using different kind of match instead of the same old Earth matches. And to see that a lot of people are changing towards the Fire match, that I think that is very good. Also, we might see some even more possibilities like in the future of a new kind of meta things. Maybe water will be coming back to fight these kind of the fire march. So let's look at his right. So I know I won by a lot, but that is because my march is focused on defending and will outperform a lot of the marches most of the time when I defend. But his march is super strong, and the report will look like this, where Sendok is gonna be the main damage dealer. Hippolyta will becoming like, I would say, just, you know, secondary damage dealer, utilizer, with the slow of her ultimate. That is kind of like what she's supposed to do. But if you look at this report right here, when I attack, I know my march is not that really good at attacking, but the fact that he can defend me pretty well shows that how good that march is, especially when the power differences is there. And the skill wise, you can see here Sendok is doing a lot of damage. And keep in mind, in my opinion, he doesn't have the ideal skill that I wanted to run, but he has a very good skills on them, and you can see here that they are very, very good. And two reports right here where I lost, and here one I completely lost. He killed all of my immortals, and that's why I really, really like this march a lot. I think they can be a very good secondary march for a big whale, and a main march for I would say like a casual player that like to grind a little bit, because you have to grind for Trajan, you have to grind for Sendok, and eventually you have to grind for Matilda. I think that is a good way to do, because they're free to play. The only issue, in my opinion, is the artifact, and I think getting the artifact is quite difficult for them. But when you do and you have everything ready, I think that could be very, very strong mod, especially with the specialization that was released recently. They are relatively easier to obtain and maxed out before, for the Light of Chaos Immortals, the Holy Shadow, they take a little bit longer time. So this one is very, very good to go for, especially right now and the next, I would say next 3, 4, 5 months. I think that could be very, very strong, and people are gonna change to that. So if you guys, the water main matches, blink blink, I think you guys are going to be having a lot of fun in the next couple months, because you're gonna meet a lot of fire matches, and water matches is going to be very, very popular again really soon. So, but here we have another report where I beat him like completely. I think there's so much RNG in this game, and also I had to change a little bit of my march, build a little bit. I removed battle stance and demonic contract from my march due to I didn't want to wait for 20 seconds before I could proc my ultimate. So I think that is one of the reasons why I actually won against him. But when I had the demonic and battle stance, you can see that my march took a little bit too long time before it managed to get going, and by the time I managed to get going, I was too late. His fire is going to kill my immortals off. The ultimate of Sendok is really, really strong. His artifact is very good. And yeah, actually, let's take a look at this mod, right? This replay right here, so I can show you guys and talk about it while you guys are watching the replay, because the replay is quite interesting. Because you can see here like how good the fire march is, and right there you can see he has the energy suppression, he has the rage blessing, and you can see like my immortal struggled a little bit to get energy regen, energy points, but once I got going it started to be good. But then again, Hippolyta start going as well, and then slow me down significantly. Luckily, I had Fufei that could help me a little bit. Otherwise, I'm probably done right now. And you can see like my tanks have the first skills of Iron Wall, and you can see that Iron Will is working very, very effectively against the Fire March because they added 25% resilience with or 20% at max and some kind of number like that. I think that is very helpful against the Fire March, and you can see that right now my Yi Shin, my Charles is surviving this long because of that. And yeah, basically I'm just gonna end it there because it's gonna be like my Charles and my Yi Shin can't win against Sendok alone because I don't have enough damage. But let's take a look here, right there. The conclusion would be like this: end of the match. So the damage is there. I think if you want to go for this, I would definitely recommend you guys to go for it. Are there other different kind of Fire March that it's better? Yes, it is. But I'm not going to show you guys in this video because I might save it for the next video. But for this video with Matilda, I think the Fire March is really strong. I saw a lot of people in my alliance struggle against him and this Fire March particularly. And the only way, in my opinion, to counter this is definitely go for Oakenguard, go for Malice, and then if possibly you can do, you have to need Rage Blessing. I think that is good as well to counter his energy suppression, and you also should go for energy suppression yourself. And if you do run Weakening Curse on your March, you should remove this because it's very useless against the fire team. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Fire Matilda March. And I think in the future, I think this March is going to be very popular in the upcoming KVK or current KVK and next KVK, but next 2 or 3 KVKs, because this March is very easy to obtain, very good as well, very strong as well, and people start to get to know about this March. So I give credit to WRX and other as well, but I don't know if he's the first one, but I fought against him. I want to ask him because they have probably been using this for a while. So yeah, give credit to him, and thanks to him for letting me making this video as well. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. And if you guys are interested, have any questions, please ask, and I will try to reply as fast as possible, both in the daily talk section and in the on YouTube channel. And if you like this kind of content, please give it a like and subscribe. Maybe I can do even more content like this, where I testing marches and see the other metas that might be coming in the near future. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.